Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, beans and cornbread. Hey, Shakira. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah. Okay, I see you here. I named this video all this fussing and fighting. Ooh, child. Hey, Silver Lining. Hey, the Unfiltered Muffy. Hey, 1973. I can't see that. Hey, 1973. Taya. Hey, Keisha. Okay. Now, I've been out ripping and running and running and ripping at the laundromat, all that kind of bullshit. I told you I was going to do grocery shopping, did all that goddamn shit, okay? So, after I put my things up, put my stuff in the dryer, my comforters in the dryer, and all of that. Well, then I turned YouTube on. Hey, Sincere. Hey, Keisha. And so I turned YouTube on. And I was glancing around and I seen the captain was live. I said, well, let me go on over here and see what the hell going on. Because he was on when I left. Had been on, when I was putting my clothes on to get ready to go out this morning. Okay, well, I went over there and Gina was on the panel. It was several people up there. Mahaya and then the captain started going off because he got tired of a lot of the complaining that's been going on this panel. And we're just going to say regarding Gina. And, a lot of people don't like to hear Gina come up on the panel because it's all that crazy shit. Because I don't give a fuck about Gina. But I ain't going to complain about it over on nobody channel about it. Unless I get up there and drag her now. But he snapped. Okay. And then people start slowly exiting stage left, us exiting stage right. And I mean, he got it off his chest, about y'all don't want to up there bow down, but I'm tired of hearing all this goddamn complaining. Y'all complain about this, y'all complain about that. It wasn't only Gina, he was going down through the list about the shit he was tired of going on. He let it be known he don't need nobody over there. You don't like it, don't come. Which is true. You don't like it somewhere, quit going. Or if Gina come, because I do that a lot of times, I just exit stage left, and check back and see if she's still up there. Well, come to find out the reason that this little trigger of Gina happened is because the royalty had been complaining, on YouTube and off YouTube concerning Gina and other things. And she had got ready. I missed that part, but They say she was getting ready to like go in on Gina, and Captain put a stop to it. And then that's what led to the big outburst. So he been going off. I mean, for hell, over an hour. And so now now Royalty and him is on panel together, and they had been yelling back and forward, forth and back. He was dropping her, bringing her back up, and all that kind of shit. And so then they tried to, the tempers kind of went down, and they was trying to talk. Well, one word to the led to the other, and there was going off again. And he was saying he was gonna stop his live and start another one up, and he was gonna get receipts on her, which is Royalty, and he was gonna like, you know how he do when he do those kind of lives. Well, then they started back talking on the panel again, and the yelling started. And I said, well, let me get my ass over here and throw me a quick little live in. Because, I don't know if he's going to keep this live going or is he going to start a new live. Hopefully it don't get to the point where he started dropping receipts on her and stuff. But it was getting pretty nasty because he was telling her to go back to them niggas she was with before him. He was going to take her admin rights and all that kind of shit. But I've seen him do that before, you know. Sometimes he play with the ladies like that over there, the shipmates. But then, like I say, when he throw them off, sometimes they swim and jump back on the ship. And, some people like that kind of treatment. I ain't got no problem with it. But the reason that people don't like Gina on the panels, because she's up there talk every time she's going to be talking about her pussy. Want to know if the people on the chat, different male or female, want pictures of it. She's going to talk about how Queen 88 is her master. And if anybody got anything against Queen 88, they're going to deal with her. We'll talk about the concert, Mary J. Blige's concert. It's the same thing on every panel. That's why people get tired of her. It is what it is. But like I said, when Gino need panels, sometimes I'll deal with them and stay. But 9 times out of 10, I hit the highway. And it is the way it is. Because YouTube is too big for me to be somewhere where a person is getting on my nerve. Or either I turn my goddamn computer off and start watching TV. It's it's so many things you could do in the world without being somewhere where a person is getting on your nerves so bad that you snap. I ain't stand. Now we'll go off now. Sometimes I go off and I don't. It take me a minute to stop. Because sometimes people do get on your goddamn nerve and they catch you at the wrong damn time. But with the character that Gina is portraying, whatever it is, it's getting on a lot of people's nerve. And I just, like I said, I'll leave. I'll watch her foolery a little while, and I hit the highway. If don't nobody buy out the panel, because I sure ain't spending my goddamn money to buy her and nobody else off no panel. But I like to see people when they do it. I love to look at the background game when they bat each other up and down and all that kind of shit. I love it. You know. But at least, the captain is open and he'll let people bow her down. You know. Wouldn't you hate to be somewhere where you in misery and you have to just sit there and listen to that shit? Or either you have to leave. Because, like I said, it ain't that serious, YouTube. And like I said, it's a million channels you can watch on here without letting somebody get on your nerve real bad. And child, I'm gonna tell y'all this something else I seen that happened over there on the ship. Um, Jelly Bean been on the panel, and she's a content creator in the Mo 3P sector. Well, she was saying something about Josh had put something on his community wall yesterday, and it was like a slap on Sonny. Okay, well, Sonny and Josh and Kid Nola News, they had an issue last week regarding him being her Sonny's mod and in the membership and blase this and blase that. And then they had words. Well, ever since then, they disengaged with each other. There ain't been no back and forth or nothing. It was just something for people to gossip about. Well, child, couldn't find out. What Josh put on his community wall yesterday was for them. Uh, Sonny has been contacting him behind stage, wanting him to come back to her channel, and she'll mod him up, and that she won't take his mod stick anymore. And then they've been talking on the phone, child. Where he said that Sonny wanted to send him some news. He said he didn't want that shit, you know. And I was like clutching my pearl. And see, he dropped that receipt showing that Sonny had been contacting him and all of this. Well, she gave the mod stick back to him, but she took it away again. But he don't care. But that's so funny. She want to play behind stage and stuff, but get him on here on live and bust him out. But when he put that text out showing that she said, "I'm gonna give you your mod stick. I ain't gonna take it from you no more," and all of that. Sonny, you are playing games out here. You was trying to get another storyline going. Like you're the middle, and these two men, Ken Nola and Josh, are fighting over you. Josh put a stop to that baby. Okay. So I guess Josh ain't want to be no plaything. He don't want to look like he pursuing her, and actually he's not. And I could understand that too. You know. And if he wouldn't have curbed that, it was gonna look like he was chasing after her. He ran back over there, to her channel and stuff. And he didn't want that. He got enough heat out there with that thing goddamn bullshit. Cause I was surprised when they popped off with them. Um, like a week ago, or maybe a little over a week. But then, like I said, Josh totally disengaged, and then he went up in the sky. He really wasn't coming down on panels and stuff. He wasn't being in very many chats. He was just being a cloud watcher. And I understand that he didn't want to. He didn't, and then he didn't want to have to drag Sonny because she a double amputee. And he found all that out while they was into it. He didn't know she was a double amputee. He didn't know a lot of things, you know. But hey, Big O. Hey, Gone Fishing. Hey, Legine. But I was saying, ooh, son. But you say you got a lot of men over there. She says, that most of her subscribers are men and they want pictures and things of her. Hey, a viewer's a view. You never know, you know, what turn people on. Hey, Room Shaker. Girl, you was up all night and I was up with you. You had a good laugh. You had a real good laugh. Hey, Sincere. And see, like, I'm kind of getting tired of all the couples being into it. Like, I don't like it when they exposed each other. And I was hoping that it didn't get to that point with Captain and Royalty. But he knows that Royalty is a lot. She go off. And it ain't like this today is the first day she ever went off and stuff. She do that. He ought to know her by now. He should have knew that before he invited her on the ship because she's always been alive. You know, she'll go off and she'll go on and on and on and on and on and on. And so y'all think the captain is PMS? Because I think men kick PMS just like women, but they don't have periods and stuff. But they have a lot of, men have a lot of uh, emotional, roller coasters and stuff, mood swings and things like that. So I always think that they do have a form of PMS, that it don't, things don't affect them like it do women, but at certain times they can be really testy. And today is one of them times with Brandon that this was his testy day, because I mean, my head, all of them, everybody, that big baby, everybody got the hell off that panel because he was snapping. But hell, when he left, he said, "Man, this domestic, I'm getting ready to, bounce. I'll be in the chat, man. I ain't getting no domestic stuff. You know." But some women, they kept trying to talk to him, and and how women do, and just wanting to be right. And everybody can't be right, but everybody can't be wrong. It's just that he's going through a touchy time. I ain't gonna call it PMS. I'm gonna call it touchy time. You know, um, it did like with me, and a lot of times they be like in their 40s and 50s. They call it a midlife crisis. Is because sometimes they make drastic decisions that they normally wouldn't have made. Make a big purchase like a sports car. You know, it's because that they at a testy time of their life. You know what I'm saying? And they just have different names for it from what women go through menopause and uh, PMS and stuff. And they need to figure out some damn names for when men going through that kind of shit. Because it ain't always no midlife crisis. The shit go on all through your life. Different emotions. And you don't know why your mind is doing this or why your body's doing this. But I kind of think it's cute seeing Captain have that outburst because I don't even think he's 30 yet. But she getting on his nerve. Sometimes shit just get on your nerve. And then you might say something to somebody really you didn't mean to like to hurt their feelings, but you do. And I think he kind of made her hurt royalty feelings and like embarrassing. When somebody yelling at you, and they done throwed you in the chat and they yelling at you, that can be embarrassing. It can hurt your feelings. But see, if it was me, like when I seen him snapping like that, I would have just left. Went to the cloud, but I wouldn't have stayed in that chat. And then I would have hit the panel where you could keep throwing me off. It ain't that serious. And then you'll be the made me madder and madder. So that's why I came over here because I didn't want. I didn't feel like doing that. You know, I didn't feel like. My, and then RuneShake was saying yesterday too. She was at the mood that she didn't feel like that. And she discussed that on her live last night. Over in the morning. Because like I said, I missed Broadway. I missed all the festivities, but the aftermath, I seen it at Room Shakers. And like they hit the spot on her and she went, boom. But she didn't give a damn. and she, expressed that when on her live. And I guess it's good to have this as an outlet sometime, you know. And it's good to people say, yeah, well, I wasn't feeling that shit, and hell, I just the wrong one approached me at the right time, and I gave them what they was wanting. And it be like that sometimes, just like with Max and Coolin the other day. Max was in the chat, and Coolin kept, girl, come on, hit the link. And she started with messing with the girl. That goddamn link, Max went off like a goddamn rocket. Okay? But you can pick until the person give you what you want. And I think that's might have happened at Broadway's with Room Shakers last night. Somebody must have kept pick, and they picked one time too many, and she let go and let God, and and like I said, and that's what the captain. I think it's the same kind of situation with the captain when he went off, But some people, and then see, that's why I'm glad I do not talk to anybody on off of YouTube, because you think now you're dealing with this shit on these apps and like on YouTube, and you know how crazy people act. But then after the show, then you got to sit on the phone with a person and talk about this. That would run me goddamn crazy. That mean you have 24-hour YouTube in your mind. Your mind ain't getting time to rest. That's crazy. And then being in these different damn discords, and I got better things to do. Taylor made, I don't understand it. I don't. Big O, I can't do that. But just think, some people do. Hey, Lady Dimples, child, I can't think of what you had put on Lipstick earlier, but I got so tickled. But I couldn't reply to it, and I wanted to like say something to you on that because I went over there. I hadn't been on Lipstick Alley in a long time, and on Lipstick Alley, sometime I'm blocked, sometime I'm not. Sometime I'm blocked, sometime I'm not. So I guess I don't know. Somebody don't like me over there. They block me and then unblock me. I don't know. Like they do over here on YouTube. But you had said something, I can't remember what it was. And I got so tickled that I was gonna reply, but it wouldn't let me, you know. But I don't go over there like I used to. But sometimes I'll go to Lipstick Alley just to see if I can log in. Will it show my block this time? And I check it every couple of months. But I hit it for some reason. I went to YouTube, Lipstick Alley. I'm trying to think of somebody said something about Lipstick Alley, and that's why I went over there. Somebody on YouTube was saying something about it, and I said, "Let me go over here and see if I can log in." And it didn't have me blocked this time. But hell, I might go on there today, and they might have me blocked. But I probably won't even go over there today. I went back like 24 hours, went back a couple of threads. Then I just caught up. They were talking about YouTube cameras. They was talking about Nika, talking about her wig at her daddy funeral. If somebody took her wig or some shit like that. And that was the conversation at Teresa's yesterday. They had something about that, and was something else. Oh, they said something. Now, I don't know how true this is or not, because I went to try to be nosy, but I had to leave this morning, child. But there was one of the people that right over in Lipstick Alley said something about Brianna being on the, acting like she was talking to a man on the phone, and Just her side of the conversation. And she was, I guess, saying what the guy was saying or what she was saying to the guy. Well, child, they say her phone wrong while she was acting like she was talking to her boo. Dimple, is that the truth? Dimple. About Rick Reed. Yeah, y'all was talking about Rick. Yeah, the phone rang. They said that she was acting like she was talking to her man, y'all. And while she was acting like she was talking to her man for the crowd, her goddamn phone rang. And I tried to red ball it to see if I could see it, but she didn't have it where you could see her face. She was behind the screen. Or either I was on the wrong live. Lady, please put the timestamp in one of my lives so I can find it, okay? Because I want to see that. Or either y'all put it up there on Lipstick Alley with when they when I read that shit, I hollered. Do you hear me? Now that's when being a stunner, that's a number one stunner. And you stunt yourself. You body yourself. Now that was some funny shit. And see, if I wouldn't have went over there to Lipstick Alley, I would have missed that. Cause had nobody said, and I would have missed that. But I got so tickled. Brianna, when stunned about your man calling you, girl, when stunned about your man calling you on the phone, won't leave you alone while you live goes wrong, child. Brianna, girl. Oh, Lord Jesus. That was so funny when I read that. I mean, I read about through there and I couldn't see it and mm-mm. But I sure wanted to see. I wanted to witness that, but I did not get to. So that was something funny. I thought that, letting you know I see that little bit of shit over there, Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley do have a lot of shit that you'll be to miss. Okay. But then I see a lot of stuff that Lipstick Alley don't see. The shit that be going on. You can't see everything. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Stunner Black. But girl, I would have been anything to be in that lab when that actually happened. When she acted like she talking to her boo, and then the goddamn phone ring, child. I would have died. See how these folks be lying? That's what you call getting busted out. Now you hear me? That's what you call stun goes bad wrong, child. That's what it called when you trying to say your man won't let you, he won't leave you alone. He's just good. He just be I can't how to do my last because that my man. Your man ain't did shit. You did that shit. You lied like that man doing all this. He's just a regular man. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, sassy. Sassy got her finger up walking into the in here. She got a when you put your finger up when you walking in the church, because you're disturbed, you have to put that and then when you got to go to use the bathroom, you got to put your finger up when you walk out. Okay. She got her church finger up. That's it. Sure. But let me see if I got anything on my notepad. I really don't have anything because I've been out. Um, I've been out all day. I had to get out there in the world and do some things. I can't sit up on here all the time. Sure. Now, what came out over? Now, this wasn't last night at Broadway. This was a couple of nights ago. You know that girl I told you about with the big old booty sweets? Cash. Well, Broadway, them, they've been talking about the girl be wearing the same clothes and stuff all the time. And honey, him and her was into it and somewhere in the YouTube land. But, he was saying that she was dirty and stuff. And she told that nigga, she said she hadn't took no bath in 3 days. And I was saying, what? And I think that's why he named that live yesterday, Take a Bath Tuesday, or Take a Bath whatever day. Take a Bath Wednesday. The live I told y'all he throw it away. Yeah, that woman said she didn't took no bath in 3 days. Then before that, I told y'all she was twerking. Oh, Reuters showed it over there at the Captain's the other day. The girl was twerking and had period blood between her legs while she was twerking, bending her booty all up in the air. Now you should have changed your stuff before you shouldn't even put them white shorts on in the first goddamn place, okay? Because accidents happen. We women. But child, she was bent over there twerking and spot between the legs. Jesus. Got to be more careful. And I was hollering about that. And what else? These people be doing the craziest shit on here you ever seen in your life. Uh, now, why you want to be up twerking and stuff and you know you on your cycle? You know your cycle, your body better than anybody. You know how heavy you are or light you are. But don't put no goddamn white shorts on and cock your ass up over, bent over up in the goddamn camera. And them niggas was saying, ugh. And the women was saying, ugh. You know? And I would hate for guys to think about that every time they seen me in the YouTube sphere. But when you act in a kind of way, Lolo girl, you drug the hell out of Uppy the other night. I was so proud of you. You're coming into yourself. That's how you got to drag a bitch. I bet she'd leave you alone. Lolo drugged and when Uppity exited, she put her church finger up like Sassy had when she came in here. That's how Uppity walked out off that panel. Do you hear me? She had her church finger up when she dropped off the panel, child. Oh, Lord Jesus. You gonna be doing a real yeah. And then when because Lemon was gone, because he had went to get something to eat, then he came back. And of course, Lemon, what's going on? I think he went to Popeyes or somewhere, but he was lost, about what was going on. Oh, and when Lolo was telling Lemon about it, she went off a goddamn again. Do you hear me? She went off like a rocket again. And I was saying, all right, Lolo. Now that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Lolo, I've been telling you for some, cuss these bitches out. Don't let these bitches do you any kind of way. Cuss them out. You ain't no joke. I said the same thing about the Crystal. What get these hoes right to talk to you any kind of way? What get these hoes the right to just say the ignorant shit to you or to ask you the ignorant shit about your business? You cuss these hoes out, they'll leave you alone. They'll know what to ask you. They'll know what to say to you and what not to say to you. You hear me? They will know how to approach you on these panels. And when they approach your ass wrong, you give them what they want. Okay? and they'll leave you a whole lot of left alone. The same with, Sassy. I said that about her too. Fuck them. They want to treat you. Why you got to be treated like a dog to make these bitches feel better about themselves? If you want to say something to hurt my feelings, I'm gonna say something right back to you to hurt your damn feelings. We gonna both be, but I ain't gonna be the only one. I ain't gonna be the only one getting disrespected. It go both ways. You know, it is what it is. And some people on here are very disrespectful. They talk to people on every time they get on a panel. They talk to people any kind of way on these panels, or jumping them, or whatever they do, whatever they want to do. They're gonna they bark up the wrong tree. Just put it like that. You know, cause you're not a plaything. You a grown ass woman, and treat me like one. Treat me like a grown woman. This got good sense. You ain't got to kiss my ass, but you ain't got to, like mess with me. You know, it is what it is. Well, honey, son, sassy, I can't wait till you do that reenactment, child. Lolo was cussing so and hollering and telling that uppity about herself, so I couldn't even type in my notepad. And y'all know I like to get up here and say, and Lolo said, and she said, you a funky bitch. I be saying stuff like that. But honey, I was it. I couldn't even type. I was into Lolo soul. Okay. I was so happy I got to see that. I'm really, really am, honey. Lolo she put that hammer down. And I was so proud of her. Because people have talked to Lolo crazy. You know. And show your mama and show do this. Fuck them, Lolo. Don't make them do stuff that you don't normally do. Because see, they're gonna always use it against you. You see what I'm saying? Forget these hoes. They ain't no better than you. You know? And they ain't the only one can be ugly. Everybody on here can be ugly. You know? You ain't the only one that can throw insults. I can throw them too. But if that's how you want me and your relationship to be, that we insulting each other every time okay. And that's how it is with me and Des. She, like I said, a bitch, please. And totally unacceptable. And that go for anybody else out here in the YouTube land. Don't give a damn if people think you crazy and that you going out for nothing. Long as you know what time it is. That's all that matters. Okay? That's all that matters. Long as you know. Long as you know you didn't start it. You know. And I don't see a thing wrong with it. Taking up for your goddamn self. Ain't nobody else on here gonna do it. Ain't nobody else on here um got no. They don't care about your feelings like you do. You know. And like I said, don't trust these whores and these niggas. Because they don't mean you no good. They want to see your downfall. It make them so happy. Okay? And I'm going to watch it. Because there ain't no goddamn thing I can do about it but sit here and watch it. You know? But, you got to stand up for yourself. Because these people will run over you. They don't want you nice. They want you just as nasty as they are. Or they'll destroy you. But, But, child, I got to get back over here to this goddamn ship. I had to come up out there and get some damn air. And hopefully they done settle that shit down and we can get to see some funny stuff. Dragging. I want to see some dragging. And I don't want to see no boyfriend girlfriend dragging each other and shit. Because I just don't want to see. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I got another piece of gossip for you. That big baby said over there at Brandon, but he was fucking going off. And he fucked that all up. But Big Baby said that she heard out in the streets that Donna Goins' trial gonna be on YouTube. But I never got to damn. It don't matter how quiet and still I was. I couldn't figure out where to go. You know. And then he got it where you can't red ball it. Cause see, I was gonna red ball it, but I can't red ball it. But they supposed to be on the YouTube, child. And I got to figure out where do I need to go. I'm gonna go by Big Baby, look at her community wall. I'm gonna run by Eve's. I'm trying to think of where else can go. I don't know who real cool with Donna Goins if they would put it up on their wall. I'm gonna just have to be out here looking, child. And if I find out when and what time and what channel, I'm coming back live and let y'all know, okay? And if y'all find out before I find out, leave me a message in my comments. Okay? Oh, cooling. Yep. Max. So I got a lot of places I got to go through to see what the like I said, because they allegedly they got the bond money, but I want to see why the reason that he ain't got out is because he got, they got a hold on him from somewhere. And maybe that would have got straightened out in court. I don't know, DD. Vibrant. I don't know. But like I said, if y'all find out anything, put it in my comment section. And if I find out anything, I'll come back live and let y'all know as soon as I heard. Okay? Ooh, child. Y'all make sure you hit my like button. Okay? And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 3,000. Shit, I'm a long way away from it. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. But like I said, I'm gonna get back out here in these YouTube streets, and I'll see you guys next time. Ooh, child. I'm getting ready to go back over this ship, and then I'm going by Big Babies, and I got a whole bunch of stops to make to find out what is, what I can find. Ooh, child. And if y'all find out, like I say, put it in the comments. I be telling y'all shit when I hear it. Can't y'all tell me shit when y'all hear it? Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.